And a lot of skulls. Me too. How about we check it out? Huh? I hear things. A vampire? No, don't suck me off. She's sucking me off. Lydia, help!
Lydia.
That's your job. At least that's what we said in the bed the other night. Unless you change your mind.
Unless you forgot.
Unless you
Lydia,
forgot.
don't tell me you forgot, Lydia.
Lydia, don't tell me you forgot.
Lydia. You promise.
You're prummy.
Oi.
Oh, God, yoink.
Yoink. I should probably draw Tremere. Before I do anything else, I should probably draw him. If I can
That's what it
find.
goes to.
Alright, there it is. There's the right canvas.
Kill her, Lydia. Kill her.
Kill. Oh, you wanna know a random thing from like one of Will's other workers that he had? That like I think I'm kind of vetoing because like I don't know if it makes any sense at all, but this is what my one friend did. Will apparently had a mind flare also like working with him at one point.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will keep note.
I think it was also for like, you know, promise of power and stuff because of, you know, stuff. That's like the best Will can actually promise him.
I mean, he is an enchantment wizard. He could probably
Yeah, that is also
do a
true.
lot with that.
Get rid of Vodding, bring the mind flare. I could tell his name was his. This is why I'm so glad like Ray and them don't listen back to the streams. Because I'm about to probably out a future worker of Will's. But yeah, so my flare named Drawl.
You might want to just text that to me so I remember it.
Yeah, I'll definitely message you it. The funny thing with that was so back in like those little like those games where it's just like a solo, well, it wasn't really a solo game for me and my friend because their brother was also playing, but a freaking soul gems were a thing. I didn't know about soul gems.
Oh.
And so I'm trying to remember how it went. Basically, I think Leah got tricked into like going out into like a little secluded area with like somebody who like was starting to be friendly to her. So it's like, oh, you know, I'll trust her for now. I think Tremere and Bonnet came out of nowhere, attacked. Leah was running and eventually hid. And I can't remember what exactly happened. I think she was like starting to get like a really bad headache. If I remember the sensation correctly from how my friend explained it. And then yeah, you know, my flare came out of nowhere. Power Word killed her and, you know, put her soul put her soul in the soul gem, you know. Because I mean they kind of needed her and her soul.
I am.
So yeah. And then at that point I played Rieta for a little while.
That's freaking nuts.
Yeah. And I find like the interesting thing that happened during that was that when they got her soul back to her body, like stuff was kind of wonky, and I'm trying to like when she woke up after that. I'm trying to remember what she was like speaking a language. I can't remember what she was speaking, but she was unaware that she was speaking a different language. But I think she also couldn't understand what anybody else was saying, so she was all types of confusion. So yeah, I'll message you later about his name, and I guess I don't necessarily need art because I feel like all Mind Flayers look pretty much the same. It's probably I'll find something if anything.
Lydia, help! I'm getting murdered.
Later. This is where my brain is just like, oh yeah, I want to tell you like a lot of things from like the old games, so that way you can figure out what you want to keep and stuff.
You want what?
Part of me is just like, you know, like a good time to share with you like a lot of stuff from like the old games with Leah. See what you want to like keep and stuff like that. I can already tell the Mind Flayer thing interested you, so I'll DM you his name later.
Yes.
But so some of the old games when we would do like Kid Leah stuff to like kind of flesh out her backstory a little. Tremere taught her how to cook. Leah was better than him somehow. It was really funny. He was a little bitter about that.
What?
I think in one of the games, like the one that my friend was running when it was just me and them playing, I think Velena and Will kind of had a thing going on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Dirty indeed.
Keep going, Lydia. You're doing great.
Let me see, what else can I know when Rye was DMing and for Leah stuff, Will and not Leah. Lyra and Will had like broken up because of like, you know, Lyra being from like noble family stuff. She can't be caught up in like that kind of mess.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Yeah.
Whoa. Alright, you know what, Lydia? This is a master vampire. I think I'm out of my league, and I think you are too, so. We'll come back another time.
Another thing that I remember was I think Tremere hitting on Velena at one point.
Damn.
I think he also hit on Lyra. I don't know. I think he was a little too scared to hit on Lyra. And also, you know, Lyra being Will's girlfriend.
Will snaps Tremere's neck.
That and also I feel like Lyra would probably also snap his neck.
Yes.
Granted, he is also a high elf. No, he wasn't a high elf. Was he a high elf?
He's a high elf.
No, I know I said he was, but I'm trying to remember if like was he an actual high elf or was he technically a wood elf? I'm going to keep with high elf.
He could be a wood elf if you wanted to.
I think high elf is fun.
Okay.
I will also say that Lyra will probably refuse to do any nasty stuff with Will unless, you know, protected, because she does not want another half-blood baby unless it looks like her.
Ooh.
That's why she looked like Leah, because like she could really pass Leah off as like, you know.
She looks icky.
Yeah, well, because of like, you know, her family being like higher and all that, you know, it's just like, you know,
Yeah.
this kid looks
Goes
nothing
to
like
being
her.
high all the time, yeah.
Yeah. This kid looks nothing like her.
That's not my kid. I don't know who said it was, but it's not.
Woman doesn't want, you know, half-blood babies. Still dates a human
Half-blood
anyways.
babies are bad.
Still dates a human.
Yes. Nasty.
I need to look up freaking ranger clothing. He'd probably have a hood.
Ooh, a child skeleton. Oh my god.
Oh,
It's a child skeleton.
child skeleton.
Damn. That had gold on it.
Oh,
Sick. Sick as heck, bro. There's a ghost outside a farmhouse.
what else is there I could share from the stuff? I don't know if Vonic ever really taught her anything, but Vonic would let Lee and Rieta climb around on him like a jungle gym.
Rest in peace, Vonic.
Rest in peace, Vonic. Yeah, I feel like Leah kind of probably would have sounded like a little grumpy, like when Rashak was asking, it's like, you know, if anybody else wanted, you know, some Goliath, like, you know, just a bit of an attitude or a tone, not attitude.
Yeah. I understand why.
I don't even know what kind of hair I want to give this dude.
It feels strange. Hot cold, all the bones in my hand shakes. Hard to ride, so dizzy. I think I've been poisoned. Seems she got the better of me after all. What the fuck happened, bro? It destroyed. Wow.
Wow. Aw. I did love the fact that like in the game so far, like the only one that Leah actually like named was technically Vonic, because she was like Vonic, let go.
Yeah. Rip.
She had to she had to call the one that died by name.
Oh, say, can you see?
Rest in peace, Vonic.
I would say, oh, don't worry, you guys can revive him, but you know his head's gone and eaten. So
Yeah, he's being eaten by an ant. He got ate by an ant.
if you have
So
really high level spells, maybe, but you know, for right
maybe
now, it,
Will and the others could. Not Leah and
maybe.
them. Will and them were definitely a higher level.
You know, there's a story behind this guy, this NPC here. Like a real life story.
Oh.
Yeah, if you do help him with this little quest, he becomes like a companion you can use. He becomes, instead of just his name is Eric, it's Eric the Slayer. There was this really, like this Bethesda fan. He was really, wanted to play Skyrim and stuff. But I think he passed before the game came out, so he
Oh,
never
I
got
think
to
I
play it.
remember something about that.
Yeah, and so they put him in the game like as this guy, this companion.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing like something about a fan of a game being put into a game as an NPC.
Yeah.
Aren't they going to do that with that grandma who also played Skyrim,
Yeah,
or did
Skyrim
she
came out.
die? Or did she already die, or?
No, she's still going, as far as I'm
Oh,
concerned.
okay, cool.
Or as
Good
far
for
as I know,
her.
I think. Yeah.
Because I think I saw something about like I think they talked about how like if she died, they'll probably actually make her an NPC in the game. I could be wrong.
They are. Yeah, they already. She already got invited over to the studios, so she could be So they have her like as like an NPC thing, just in case.
Oh.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I always try to do this quest because I really think it's a cool thing. Just because I guess just a little miscellaneous class, but it makes me feel good. Do
Thank
it,
you,
so,
Bethany Esda, for this one thing.
yeah. However, I don't think I'd ever want him as a follower because I'd feel bad insulting him like I do with every one of my other followers. You may say it can't, but just don't insult him then. And to that I say, no.
No.
No. The hell's up with all the skeevers? I like shit. Damn, bro, I have a song stuck in my head.
What, Pug Party?
Nope. Not Pug Party.
Zombies.
Zombie. Yeah. Such a good song.
It is. I'd offer to play it, but since I am also streaming, I do not want that copyright strike.
Yeah. I'll listen to it after I'm done streaming or something.
And so I've like none of these characters getting actual pants colors because I cannot be bothered to draw pants and shoes.
Wow. Lazy. No, okay. I get it, kid.
Well, Tremere might. Tremere will get different colored shoes, but black pants. Maybe black pants. He might get colored pants.
Bam. Never should have come here. Oh dear God. These people just spawned in.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
kill him.
Get him.
Kill him.
Kill him. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Kill him. Kill him.
Kill him now, please. Kill him. I have been the one that killed the did. Only thing about being a mage in Skyrim is in the beginning when you have a little, like really little magicka, it kind of sucks.
Yep.
Really can't do much. If I was smart, I would just fucking not use magic or something. I don't know.
In ranger fashion, he gets a little cloak along with his little, or a little cape with his little cloak.
Oh, that's Lydia. Damn! Hiccup.
Yes. Is there any other interesting things I could tell you? I do not know if there's any other interesting things I have in the brain. I'm trying to remember, like, stuff that's happened. Because a lot of the interesting stuff is, like, the super homebrewy stuff that I've talked about before, like the, little bit of wild magic.
Yeah. Did he ever, or did you ever get to the point where you found out exactly what was up with the book or whatever?
No, never did.
Okay. Good.
I just know, like, from, you know, making the story, it's like Book of the Dead, like some kind of dead thing.
Good.
Now, like, the only things from that I know is, like, Leah being drawn to it. So, like, you know, taken away. Like, like, she hears, like, I mean, granted, you don't have to keep this. I just thought it was, like, an interesting thing, like, you know, hearing whispers from it. Like, basically being drawn to it.
I see.
And, like, I
She's
think,
been drawn to it.
and I think even, like, even without it, like, being taken away and, like, you know, the whispers, like, I think she still hears, like, would hear whispers from it every now and then.
She hear whispers.
Yeah, she really do be hearing voices sometimes.
She be hearing whispers.
But yeah.
Whispers.
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 Whispers. Yeah, cause when living with Will and them, because, well, before that, when Leah was with, you know, her actual dad, like back when she was a wee little baby, with like
Just a little babe.
when Christopher would take her to work with him, where Will and Baxter all were, cause hi, they all worked together at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, you know, Christopher would bring Leah to work with him because Lyra would literally just be negligent, and Leah almost died a couple of times under her quote-unquote watch or care.
Doesn't seem like a great mom.
No, I mean, you know, when she's running at you with a knife, yeah, no, I think she's definitely not a great mom.
She doesn't seem like a nice person.
What gave that away? I have totally painted her as like a totally great person who, you know, would not gaslight and manipulate.
I just have a feeling is all.
But so when Will first found the like book and like was showing it to them, like he got interested in the fact of like Leah for some reason being like drawn to it. Like she would like they would notice like her staring and like reaching for it as like a wee little baby. And like getting
Wee little
upset
baby.
with like having to get away from it.
And she was always attached to it.
Yes. So, you know, once Leah came under his care, you know, way further into the future, like even way after Christopher's, you know, quote unquote mysterious death, aka totally not murdered by Lyra.
Psychotic lady.
Yeah. So when he had Leah and Rietta, like when they were, how did I say? Because I think I changed not babies, because I know I changed the age, so like she was with him a little bit longer than like what I originally put. Cause I think I kept it like at 9.
Baby.
Was when the stuff happened. Might up that to 10, so Rietta was 11.
Baby.
I think they were still like she was probably like 5, like probably 5.
Baby.
No, not 5, because you can't do a lot when you're 5. Me not remembering like all the stuff you could do when you're like 5 and stuff, because Leah and Rietta would literally freaking hide out on the streets from the orphanage. So
Orphan might be like,
yeah. So I don't know if like 5 makes sense for that. I mean, Rietta would have been 6.
maybe 7 and 8.
Maybe, but then I'd have to probably up the age when they left. Because I do want to keep it to where, like, have it that they were there for, like, a little while.
You can just keep it how it is then.
Probably. It's just like my brain's just like, does that make sense? Because, like, if I had a 6-year-old, like, out on the street taking care of themselves.
Children
I mean, granted.
do things to survive.
Yeah.
Many a thing to survive.
Because, let's see, I think Will got them. I might have to up the age anyways, because, like, no matter what, they would have left, like, before all stuff. I don't know. Because, like, they would rob things, you know, mug people.
Oh,
mug
yes,
people, but,
of course.
You know, typical 5-year-old activities.
I also did things at 5 years old. That
Rietta
yes.
might have to be, like, a little bit older, so that way, like, more than just a year older. So that way, you know, maybe she was using, like the plan was Leah being a decoy while Rietta nabbed things. So then it still makes sense for Leah, and then, you know, someone who's a little bit older that can actually care for both of them in a sense.
Yes.
So Rietta could have been... Because I don't want her to be much older, so... Because this means I'm also going to have to change Rietta's actual age. Um. Okay, if Leah's in 5. Okay, I'll probably make it that the stuff happened when Leah was 10. So it's like you don't know at least 5 years with Will and them.
Okay.
So maybe Rieta would have been okay. So I mean, I could. Okay, let's trying to think. Cause I mean, when Rihanna's in her teens, that's kind of I don't know if that makes sense for her to like run off with a freaking toddler.
Yeah.
Maybe 10? No, I feel like I don't know if that's too old.
I think 7 or 8 would be a good age.
7 or 8? Okay, I'll probably do 8. Okay, so Rieta is 5, 6, 3 years older than Leah, so I'll put a thing and change Rieta's age. Well, I'll just edit it on my thing. I'll put a little note. There we go. Hit that. Okay, so then yeah. So Rieta would use Leah as bait while she stole things. But anyways, back to I almost forgot what I was freaking talking about. And then I was like, all right, the book. So while Will had Leah and Rieta, he would like do little tests on like like with Leah on Leah. I don't know. Or she would be in a different room. He would hide the book somewhere, and then get Velena to bring her. It's like, all right, see if you can find the book, and then she would pretty much immediately find it because it doesn't matter like where. Like as soon as like she would just I think it's like definitely like within a certain like I'm trying to think. I don't know if it like would have been like within a certain range because I mean if he hid it in the house, yeah, easy to find. She just where the whispers tell her where they get louder.
Yes.
It
Loud
was like
whispers.
but like in that it was like kind of like she was like in a trance in a sense, if that makes sense.
That makes sense, yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
So like the only thing that mattered to her was getting it, finding it.
Getting it. Finding it.
I mean, this is going to be posted on YouTube for like future. So like, if you ever need this again, or I could type it out in our DMs if you want me to, unless you can remember it.
I might be able to remember it.
I'll type it out just in case. How would you phrase it? Like, went away from book, like, kind of gets in a trance of trying to find it, or book
Yes.
/ tome. I'll just put tome.
Went away from tome. Has strange attraction to it.
Should it be like a certain area, like radius, because like, if it does, like, in case that ever does get taken, and so she's just like not in this zombified state the entire time unless she's like within a certain radius of it. Because when it's confined into a house, I feel like it makes sense.
Yeah.
But what did you say about the radius thing?
I'd say like a 30-foot radius, maybe. She can sense it in a 30-foot radius.
There we go. Yeah, other than that, like, whispers from the book in general as well.
Okay, got it. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the stream because I don't mind playing more Skyrim, but I want to play my modded one really bad. I'm gonna have to fix it. Okay, I'm gonna end it, and then next time I'll play this save. Try to go through this fort. Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye, stream.
Bye. Try and think of other things to talk about with Leah. I mean, you already know of, like, Evelina being more motherly to Leah and Rieta.
Me.
Vonik, don't need anything about Vonik anymore. I don't know. I don't really know anything about Drawl, so I can't really give you any info about Drawl.
Well, what the heck?
I'm sorry. I didn't make him. I also didn't, tell Rye about him, so Rye never got to use him. Because I didn't know if that made sense at all. But it's an interesting
believe
thing.
it.
But, wait, no, this is... let me see. I think I've already told you, like, a good bit about Tremere. It's just, like, taught Leah how to cook. Was a little bitter when she did better than him.
You little shit! Stabs.
Stab the 5-year-old. Let's see. And then obviously, like, flirted with Belena at one point. Belena and Will having a semi thing at one point. I don't know if that's still a thing. I don't necessarily know why Tremere is working for Will. I think he was just, a guy for hire. It's like, oh, he's paying well. I don't think Tremere necessarily has
pay well.
Family. Tremere is also can also be used for, like, spying, since, Ranger, maybe Ranger Rogue multi-class. I don't know.
Okay.
Not much I can necessarily say about Rieta either, because she never really showed up in Rye's game. And then in my old game, she never joined Will. Never joined Will because that part wasn't even planned out until, stuff with till Rise games.
I see. She was never intended to do that.
Nope. But I think it like I feel like it's fitting.
Ew, it's terrible. No. Thank you. I joke.
Unless.
Only.
Let's see. I've already told you about the spell I remember Rai giving Will, which makes for very interesting things. Give me an eye color for Tremere.
And do like a gold.
Why does all Will's workers have yellow eyes?
It's just a thing.
That's just it kind of implied. It's funny because freaking with his charm stuff, I imagine like that's what happens to like the people's eyes. Except for these guys aren't even charmed. Their eyes are just naturally this color.
Yes.
It's just what happens when you make a deal with him. No, that's just purely when. What was I saying? He just somehow managed to get people with natural yellow eyes. Like, oh.
Yes.
Ivonic probably would have been the only one without yellow eyes. But we'll never know because he's dead.
He's gone now.
Rest in peace. The freaking barbarian who didn't do. Didn't even do barbarian thing.
Yes.
Let's see, what else can I share that I remember? Yeah, I forget. I need to remember before we leave the tavern to ask about, like, it's like, hey, by the way, has a human came by here? You know, like, yay tall. I need to remember, Leah is looking for her dad. She is looking for Baxter.
Papa.
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 I'm going to play that song now. When installing Skyrim mods, never just click on a mod without reading like its compatibility stuff. Never just keep clicking mods and downloading them and keep clicking mods and downloading. Because then you'll have 50 million mods, and you won't realize why, or you won't know which mod's causing the problem. What?
I think I made Trevor look kind of cute.
They should look.
He's kind of cute. I made him a little bit smaller than the others on accident. There we go. Oh, it messed with the freaking quality. Of course it messed with the quality.
Well, he is cute.
Look at this guy. How could this guy kill anybody?
He's so fucking adorable.
How the frick did I accidentally make him smaller? Oh, because I copied Will's. That's why he's smaller. Oh well. I'll put the name over to this. Actually, I'll send it to you as it is. So you can send it to the group with the question marks. I find it funny that I draw on this freaking huge canvas, so all these pictures are like really small when you click on them, and I feel a little bad.
What have you done?
Alright, there you go. And now you don't have to even worry about cropping out his name or anything like that.
Yay.
But I will also send the one with his name. I guess I should give him my last name, shouldn't I? No, I think it's a good enough last name. Old I guess I'll go ahead and stream as well.